about War Robot, chapter 29, 35. And then I see something brown on the land, on the ground. What do you think they are, everybody? They are animal droppings, right? Animal droppings. But why are the animals dropping their things on this ground? What is the reason? Yeah, to make the ground fertile and then more nutritious. And what are they trying to make together? A garden, right? So Ross and Bright Bill didn't have a house, and they didn't really have other friends. So they thought of this wonderful idea. Oh, what if we invite all the animals and let them draw their droppings here? Then the land is going to be fertile and very nutritious, and new plants and trees are going to grow. Then it's gonna be a wonderful garden. When the trees grow, there are gonna be fruits and berries, and we can all share that together. It can be a large feast and festival, and that's what they did. They made a garden together, and they are becoming really great friends. Yeah. Okay. So the first discussion question that you guys needed to prepare for was, why did the animals gradually open up to Ross? So at first, the animals had a nickname for Ross. What did they call Ross in the beginning?
Monster.
Oh, there is a monster. Please don't come near us. But the animals started gradually opening their hearts up to Ross, and they became really great friends. And what were the reasons? Well, the first reason is because I think Ross was being really, really helpful to the animals. What is the first animal that got help from Ross? Do you guys remember? His name was Fink. What kind of animal was it? Oh, it was the fox, right? What was the problem that Fink had, everybody? The hedgehog quills, yeah, were stuck, yeah, on his face, right? So he or she, Ross, pulled him out, and they became good friends. And Mr. Beaver, he's not really a kind guy. He's kind of blunt, but Ross offered a help. What is the favorite thing that Beaver loves the most, everybody? Yeah, tree trunks and tree branches, strong ones. Because what is the beaver's main job? Building dams and building shelters and houses. So Ross figured out what beaver likes the most. Yeah, I think that is the key to her relationship. Yeah, she figures out first what the other creature likes the best, and then she brought the freshly cut strong tree trunk, tree branch to Beaver, and then the beaver liked the present very much, and they became good friends. And the beaver built a shelter for Bright Bill and Ross, right? And when she was building the house, she was not building it for herself and Bright Bill, but she was preparing a ground for all the animals. And that's why she prepared this beautiful garden with many flowers and plants so that everybody could gather and have fun. So all of her actions are not just for herself, not selfish, but it benefits other people as well. That's why the friends started opening up themselves to Ross gradually. And I had an experience. If you have an experience of yourself opening up to a new friend, or your another friend opening up to you because of your kindness, please share that experience and start right off with that experience, because we have only 45 seconds. I have an experience. So when I first entered the college in the US, I was 20 years old, and I didn't know anybody there. And then it was during freshman orientation, and the president of the college, he was giving a very boring and long speech, and I took a flight there. It was like a 15-hour flight. So I was so exhausted and tired. So while listening to his talk, I started dozing off like this. And my hair was banging like that. And then a girl was right behind me. She noticed me, and then she thought I was really, really funny. And then she was not a freshman. She was not a 1학년. She was a 2학년. She was a sophomore. But why was she there at the ceremony for freshmen? Because she was a transfer student from another college. She was a 전학생. Yeah, she was a 편입생. And then we were in the same situation. We didn't know anybody. And after a couple weeks, we found out that our dormitory was in the same building. Do you guys know what a dormitory is? 기숙사. Yeah, and then we ran into each other and then we introduced ourselves to each other. Hey, what's your name? Oh, my name is Jimmy. What's your name? Oh, my name is Lisa. So Lisa became my best friends because she just like asked me, when is your birthday? And I said, oh, April, something, something. And then she remembered a little detail about me. And then she did not give me a large present or anything. But then she wrapped a cookie, chocolate cookie, like 3 cookies in a pretty wrapping and then put a ribbon on it and then gave it to me with a little card. And then that meant so much for me. So that kind of little attention and then that kind of little kindness made me really like open up to her. So we became really good friends, best friends in college. Yeah. Lisa lives in Boston. I miss her very much. I haven't seen her for many, many years. Yeah. Okay, I would like to go visit my best friend sometime. Okay, anyways, let's move on to the second one. What are your thoughts watching the relationship between Ross and then the bright Bill? Okay, so Ross, she is really awkward. What does awkward mean, everybody? He's 어색해. Yeah, she's like awkward because she's a machine and she doesn't understand like motherhood, right? But she accidentally killed Bright Bill's parents. She didn't do that intentionally, but she started feeling guilty and really sorry. So she started feeling responsible for this little gosling. So she started carrying him around everywhere she went. She put him on the shoulder and she built a shelter for this little guy. And at night, Bright Bill had trouble. What kind of trouble did Bright Bill have at night? He ran up, or did he? he was like, I'm scared, Mama. I cannot sleep. I cannot fall asleep. And Ross was like, oh, there is grass over there. You can sleep over there. There's like a soft bed that I made for you. But Bright Bill insisted, Mama, I don't want to sleep there. Can I sleep in your arms? And then Ross' arms are really strong and then hard and it's kind of cold, but she held him really tightly in her arms through the entire night. Yeah, and then she prepared a fire so that the little gosling could be warm throughout the night. So we can see that Roz is being really responsible and very protective of the little gosling. Yeah, so Roz is doing her best to be a best mom for the little gosling, right? Yeah, and there is one technique that the geese have to learn when they reach a certain age. What's the skill that they need to learn? Oh, swimming, right? And then on a swimming day, all the mother geese are going to, teach them how to swim. But little boy Brightbill doesn't have a mom. She just has Ross. And Ross cannot teach him how to swim, but she still brings him there to the pond and she looks for the best teacher who can do that, right? So she finds another goose who can do that for Bright Bill and she tries her best to protect Bright Bill from Stonemouth, the ugly fish, right? So she fights for her son. So she's actually a wonderful mother, right? So I think family could look a little different, right? In real life, sometimes like a black mom, 흑인 엄마, could have a white baby. If they adopt the baby, 입양을 하면은, I mean, we could totally look different, right? We are Asian, but Asian mom can have a black baby if we choose to adopt him, right? So like looking similar, the similarity does not define what family is. I think being family involves actions, right? She did this, held him, taught him, protected him. All these actions that define motherhood and that define what family is. So think of all the actions that mom did for you just today. What did mom do for you just today, everybody? Just, yeah.
She made breakfast.
Uh-huh. Yeah, she made breakfast for you this morning. What else, everybody? What else? What else? Oh yes, Abby.
She brought 과자
Oh?
to Subin and me.
Oh, she prepared snack for you at Subin because you guys are studying really hard. She wanted to encourage you. She gave you a ride to Hagwon, right? And on after Hagwon is over, she's gonna give you a ride back home, right? So these actions really, really tell you that she loves you, right? Okay, so I think family is about all of these actions. Okay, so we are going to do the discussion one by one. Yeah. When other people are talking, feel free to do your homework, everybody. There is next week's discussion paper that you need to do. Okay? Jaewon이 talk and Subini cover your ears and practice. Okay? Ready, set, start.
Some animals open their hearts of rose because first they just thought she was a monster eating other animals. But after they realized she didn't eat anything, and they truly felt that Rose is loving peace and wasn't harmful because when they saw not eating Brightbill and feeding and making him more healthier, they helped Rose making a garden and making a nest, and also Rose
Oh.
come animals to their garden to play or eat.
Oh yes, at first the animals were very scared of Ross because they thought that, oh, this monster could eat us. But Ross proved to them, I don't need any food. I'm a robot. And then the animals started thinking, okay, the robot seems pretty safe if she's not gonna eat us. So yeah, they were reassured. Very good, Jeon. Thank you. Subinita, honey, cover your ears and practice. Ready, set, start.
I think Brightbill is Rose and Rose is Brightbill because if the Brightbill isn't here, maybe Rose will be always alone, not have any friends. And if Rose isn't here, maybe Brightbill will die like his family. So I think to mothers, the child is really valuable because it is only one person in this whole universe. And to child, mother is really safe and have a really loving one.
Oh, very good. So family is about having each other and relying on each other. So Ross needs Brightfield to survive because if it weren't for Brightfield, she would feel lonely, right? And Brightfield needs Ross to survive. Otherwise, he would freeze to death at night, at cold night, right? So in this entire universe, we need each other to be able to continue on. That's the meaning of family. Okay? Juanita and Dua practice. Ready, set, start.
I think mother to the child is like everything and she or he. The reason is the mother gave the birth to them and it could realize that it's the most precious and precious thing in the world. And also mother is the closest person that we could feel and talk about. For example, we can talk about our thoughts in the school, and our mothers could get the solution about it. This could get mother and child's relationship.
Oh yeah, mom is the person who is closest to us and who we can share any thoughts or any daily activities that we had that day. She can give us solutions. We can discuss any problems with her. So she is our best friend. Yeah, best counselor. Amazing. Thank you, honey. Dua tag and Hayuni practice. Ready, set, start.
I have an
Experience.
When I was 8 years old. It was first time from school and I didn't know anybody. And my
Attendance.
number was 2 and my phone attendance number was my
What?
first one. And I asked it to her, what's your name? And also, you're so pretty. and she said to me, you're so pretty too. And we chatted it many times in class. But we were best
Oh wow, Dua, you're such a kind little cute friend. So first day of school, 1학년, only 8 years old. She was 1번 and you were 2번 and then you were like patting on her shoulder. Hey, yeah, oh, I like your name. And you were really pretty. You were pretty too. That's like the usual beginning of a girl talk. Dua, that's wonderful. Yeah, praising each other and complimenting each other. Amazing. Okay. Heini talk, 70 practice. Ready, set, start.
I think the mother is very important and very mother's existence is like heir to the son. So I had experience when I was second grade. I went to school and I had so strong stomach ache. So I go to the hospital and my mom ran to the hospital and had me and then she said it's okay and at tomorrow, one day after, I was really okay.
Oh, wow. Second grade, you're only 9 years old and then started having the stomach ache. And then the only person who's going to save you from that moment is your mom. She was like a hero. She ran to school. Yeah, like a thunder. And you felt okay. And you were able to recover. Very good. Amazing, Ayun. Okay. 7 talk and Suwa practice. Ready, set, start.
I won't gradually apply to remind students because she always help animals who are in danger. For example, she picked all of children's in Fox's body. Also, she take care of baby Ghislaine and act like his real mother. And she acts really politely to others. There are many animals who like good things. She always acts others really politely.
Oh yeah, other animals said such rude things to Ross. Hey, you're a monster. And then the bears tried to pick a fight with her, but she always remained so peaceful and she did not yell at them. She was not being violent. She really wanted to keep the peace, and that's why the animals opened themselves up to her slowly. Very good, Sevin. Okay, Suwata, Kyono practice. Ready, set, start.
When I came to schools there, I have no friends in there. But my last school friend was in my same class. So I talked to her and we got close again. And I think Rose is a good mother to the Brightfield because she tries everything to be Brightfield happy. And Brightfield enjoys Rose having many food and fire. So I think she is a good mother.
Oh, yeah. So you transferred to a new school and then you were worried, oh, I don't know anybody. What am I going to do? And then you recognized a familiar face and you were like, hey, aren't you Ding 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 from Ding Ding Elementary School? And then she was like, oh my God, Sua! And then you got really close friends. That's amazing. Wow. Thank you for sharing the experience. Okay. Hyuna talk, Jongwoo practice. Ready, set, start.
I went to middle school.
Uh-huh.
I saw one friend and I said that he is quite really not responsible friend.
Oh,
But after when he went on to the class president
election?
election and he was able to be the class president.
Oh,
And after 1 week, I was able to know that he was very responsible.
oh. Oh, yeah, your first impression about this kid. Oh, this kid, he is not taking his responsibility seriously. And after a few weeks, he tried his best and he changed the impression that you had about him. Oh, very good. So he showed through actions. Amazing. Good, good. So we should only prove through our actions, not words, right? Jungwoo talk and Juho practice. Ready, set, start.
Our class there had a transfer student.
Uh-huh.
And he will find and related two other friends.
Uh-huh.
But his mind was so kind and
Uh-huh.
he acted like so positive.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked him what's your favorite subject.
Uh,
His favorite subject and my favorite subject was same.
uh-huh.
Now he wasn't but we instead of family.
Oh, what's the subject that you guys both like? Math. Wow. So asking, like small things about the person, really, and then building a common ground that really is helpful for building a friendship. Very good. Okay. Juho tag and Saini, cover your ears and practice. Okay. Juho, ready, set, start.
I have no math my note because I went to hear two second semester of first grade, so
Uh-huh.
I didn't have any friends there.
Mm-hmm.
But we speak as a attention number, and next to me was number 9 because I was number 10. We looked at each other and we didn't say that you are handsome and why like this, and we became friends after that. And second is when I was second is as the fifth grade, I met a friend. We were very. I met a friend, and she likes plants, and I like plants too. So
Plants, 식물?
yeah,
Ah.
that's friend.
Oh, yes. As 9번, 10번 sat right next to each other and you guys were jokingly like talking. You are really handsome. Well, you are too.
I didn't say that I'm best.
Well, what did you say then?
What
Huh?
Wait, we're not allowed to say it.
Ah, why are you looking at me? Why are you staring at me? Yeah, and then you became really good friends after joking around. Awesome, Jewel. Okay, Saini is introduction of about herself. Okay, please pay attention and then don't pack, everybody. Ready, set, start.
I'm in sixth grade
Uh-huh.
and I say myself favorite math and my hobby is reading books
Mm-hmm.
and also my favorite food is Lisa is going down and
Yeah.
I also like playing with too
Uh-huh.
and drawing and I am my younger sister.
Oh, your youngest sister is 1학년? First grade in elementary school. Is she cute or annoying?
She is always online.
Cute and annoying at the same time. Ah,
Always online.
always annoying, not cute. Who thinks their younger siblings are cute? Raise your hand. Nobody? I know some of your younger siblings and I'm gonna tell them. Okay.